And also the whip, aerial whip, is going to be really good.
So here we go, going into Smashville.
But I still feel like I want to give the edge to Yope and BP True Main because they are, I just know them as good players. That's all. That's all I can say. Right away, obviously, to start a match, you're going to want to fill yourself out. Good spin dash by Yope, getting a little bit of damage on ZSS. Going to try to figure out their guys' names. Looks like CLS2 is Kirby, or GLS2 is Kirby. I can't necessarily read that.
Nobium, I think, is for ZSS.
Oh, okay.
Nobium and GLZ.
GLZ, okay, you got me. I can't. I'm blind. It's all right. It's a little dark in here.
And so far, Sonic's just putting in work, running back and forth.
I would say it's still pretty even just because there's been a lot of damage just being thrown around on both sides. So far, not a ton of team synergy from either side, like tons of combos. Good forward smash, though, but also kills his teammate.
You know what's interesting? Something that I didn't really think about until just now is if you're a Kirby player, you don't necessarily have to go for the opponent.
No.
That's power.
There's actually a really good idea here. So when Kirby is able to inhale and then spit out, when you see that star of a person being spit out, they are entirely invincible when they come out. It is absolutely nuts, the priority on that move. Just the spit out is amazing. So a lot of people will pair that with characters that have great aerials. In that situation here for ZSS, if you were to inhale with Kirby, spit her out, and immediately go for something like a back air or a neutral air or an up air, it can come out immediately and you're invincible coming out into it. It's a super cool idea, and I've seen it done multiple times in other tournaments.
Yeah, absolutely. So just absorb and not even... oh, nice back air.
That was a great back air, taking off Yope's first stock.
Yeah. ZSS sitting at 177,
Yeah, that's a hell of a stock tank. My goodness. Definitely going to play the stock tank here, play a little campier. I like that idea a lot. Tries to go for a down air and nair follow-up. Not quite finding it. I like the movement from ZSS right now. Not committing too hard to anything. Forward smash by Yope, keeping Kirby off his toes. And that's an interesting idea for both of these, all four of these characters actually really love finding their grabs. Sonic being very fast, being able to grab in really fast. ZSS having a tether.
Oh, nice. Nice. I think that's homing attack.
Yeah, that was the homing attack. Neutral B from Sonic right there. Good stuff to be the true main. But yeah, all of these characters have great ways of getting their grabs, and I think that's going to be a big player in this matchup right now.
Oh, nice up smash, not quite though.
Oh man, we'll try to go for the up B with the jet boots, not quite following up on it.
Oh, save your teammate. Oh, he's charging up that forward smash.
I like Kirby as a team's pick here. He's got multiple jumps. He can kind of sit out there and save as a teammate in a really nice way. Just kind of sit out there and up air him back up the stage. It's a really cool idea. Haven't seen it yet, but it's definitely an option to keep track of. Kirby up in the air, trying to come down. Is able to. BP True Main not following it up correctly.
Oh, another back air.
Back air. All right. Red team are on top right now. First day putting in the work. I wonder if this is one of those Oregon teams you were mentioning earlier. Not entirely sure, as I've never seen these players before. If anyone in the chat wants to correct me, I will gladly welcome it. But much more even game right now. ZSS finally losing your first stock, high on her second stock. Trying to edge guard Yope right there successfully cannot make it back, and we are at 1-1 stocks for the Sonics. ZSS still holding tough. Yope trying
again for second stock at 100%.
Yeah, ZSS is definitely one of those characters you can kind of just run around and be annoying too, but
usually doesn't live that high.
Yeah, she's kind of on the lighter side, but still is a little bit bigger. Definitely not one to really be worried about, I would say.
I'm looking for that back air. Back into the neutral.
BP coming in.
Oh wow,
gets
his
the
own
stop
teammate
on both of them. Wow. That's something you really don't see much from Zero Suit Samus, at least not in today's meta. They usually just get the flip kick, knock away.
Red team sitting at very high percent, 86% for Kirby, 152 in ZSF, but has another stock.
So the idea here is that they want to go for Kirby. Oh, they can't pull it off in this situation. But the idea is that you would go for Kirby, knock out his stock, force him to take Zero Suit Samus' stock, so she's at a higher percent, while Kirby, who has been dying first, starts to lose his next stock. And BP True Main will lose his
taking out his own teammate.
So now Yope versus, what did you say his name was?
Neobium.
Neobium. All right. I don't call it out. Yope a little bit higher up on percentages, but not anywhere out of it. He's a good player. I think he can pull it back.
He's very patient too.
Yeah, Sonics have to be. They got to figure out. Oh wow, nice follow up on that spin dash, but cannot quite find the hit he needs. And really, a lot of Sonics tend to just sit back and assess the situation. If they spin dash into your shield, they will up B immediately to get out of dodge, and that's it's really a good way of damaging your opponent and keeping them off from following you. It's a very nice idea.
Yoke taking his time.
You know, he's got some damage to build back. It's what he wants to do, is take his time. You know, he's got 3 minutes, you know, no rush. Nice, gets another spin dash. He's really waiting for this 0-6 Samus to hang himself, honestly.
Yeah, just waiting for ZSS to commit to certain moves, commit to Endy lag.
Any kind of missed grab or otherwise, see, he's now brought it back. He's now winning the percent exchange.
Taking his time, being very patient, just
I think this
baiting out
is just having a hard time finding how do I open up Yope at all. It's a little tough. There we see a tether in the air.
Yope is just taking his time.
That was a nice jump over. I liked it, but he couldn't punish it.
Hey, but you never know, man. One grab, down throw to up
air, up B is gonna be a nice deal breaker for Yope, but hasn't been able to find it yet. Good spin dash into neutral air, not finding the kill, but getting closer. And really, I'm not sure if he's gonna want to go for a grab or otherwise. Oh wow, nice! So
nice homing attack.
That was very cool. Yope kind of thinking that, well, Xerxes might throw out a move here, go for an up tilt, and the homing attack just gets out of dodge right there and knocks him one.
Absolutely.
125%.
Yope doing a fantastic job at baiting out moves, being very, very patient there towards the end.
And really, that's the problem when you fight against Sonic, is that you have to open him up, because he can sit there all day, run back and forth across the stage, spin dash from one side to the other. And it's so tough to get in on him and make him scared, because all he has to do is run away by time.
Absolutely, and I'm kind of surprised that ZSS didn't throw out some more Paralyzer to make him commit to certain moves.
Yeah, that's the true, because you can force Sonic to stop spin dashing or make him jump over it where he doesn't get the momentum he wants.
Absolutely,
and
we were seeing a lot of short hops to nairs, you know?
And that's the usual ZSS tech that you want to see for singles, but I feel like that's not going to work against Sonic too much, just because all he has to do is wait for you to commit to it and then spin dash you for a couple extra percent.
Absolutely.
And you know, we'll see how this turns out for our game
yeah,
too.
We'll see. First day taking him to Duck Hunt. I'm not quite sure about this pick. It gives Sonic a lot of room.
He has even more room to move around in this stage too, and he also has the platforms on the side of the tree to make use of with his up air, or sorry, up throw.
So I'm not quite sure about this, but hey, maybe they know something that we don't.
It could also be a familiarity pick. They also might want to have some room to move around themselves, probably stay up on platforms, so Sonic has to go up to them as well. There's a whole number of factors that go into play here. I will see how this pick turns out later on. It's, you can't always say what you want. And,
Taking
you know,
Sonic's ability.
Yeah, I was going to say, Kirby putting on a nice little hat.
Oh, saving his teammate right there with that dash attack. Oh, that up air!
That was nice, and that's kind of what you don't want to see here on the stage, is that it's going to kind of work against you, because Sonic does have great up air combos.
I feel a little bit of tension here by Red Team. They're getting a little, maybe they're a little salty from the last
A little
match.
overzealous on this next game. You know, that's the problem, is when you get mad about a loss, you want to go in and prove, no, I am going to beat you. And that's when your opponent kind of sits back in their shield and doesn't care.
Absolutely. Still 5 stocks to 5, though. You know, Red Team's sitting a little bit higher percent, but...
Obviously, doubles kind of goes in waves and flows. You know, one team will be winning it first, and they kind of shift in the mid-game, and, you know, end up the late game can change very drastically when things get high-pressure situations. So, our ZSS trying to follow up on Yope there, but unable to really pick up on him.
Going back into the neutral. Oh.
Wow, it's, our Kirby getting that homing attack. Not enough to kill, though.
Nice grab, back throw, and that's going to close that.
Oh, almost didn't.
Almost didn't.
Sonic still has a good back throw. He's got to get a little rage on it, but it still works. Definitely side of the stage dependent, though. That's important to know. You know, that's one thing I have seen so far in this matchup, is that Sonics have been able to really keep the stage to themselves, and Red Team is just kind of jumping all over the place. That's kind of their go-to right now, is aerial offense.
Grabbing that
Sonic power again. I still feel like if he went for ZSS, he would have been a lot better off.
I think it would be a little bit better because of the paralyzing, throwing that out a little bit more.
Just horizontal coverage is really important.
You can already tell by the stock difference here. 5 stocks to 3.
It's going to be really tough for them to come back.
That's really difficult for them to come back.
I feel like triple platforms would have worked out so much better for him, especially for ZSS. That's kind of where she wants to go right now.
Personally, I think I would have taken him back maybe to Dreamland or Battlefield, and the reason is that homing attack won't be able to go through the platforms, right? And you can use that as
very important. At least it deters the usage of it. It did in the last stage, but not quite as much as it would on a Battlefield stage. Let's see if he can
Kobe
shoot
Kirby.
can
Oh,
pick
that
up the
footstool! Ooh.
Not enough. Spring jump is very good. He
Yeah.
can get back on that. Yoke, though, did lose his stock on the other side of the stage. That's the problem with doubles. It can be so hard to follow opposite sides. That's why you want to really try to scan around and try to get a good feel for how the whole match is going rather than just each exchange. And that can be a little tough.
Oh, a nice homing attack.
Wow,
Oh,
able
are they
to pick
bringing
up
it
that
back?
kill. I'm so surprised.
I
So
shared-
far, it's still 2 stocks to 3 right now. I don't know if he wants to share stock, though. I feel like in this situation, you should always be share stocking, regardless. I think it's very important. You never want to do the
Just
2v1 for
being
as long as
patient.
possible.
Oh, in
Unless
the middle.
you know, unless you feel so much more confident than your opponent does, like, oh man, like that ZSS got wrecked pretty hard there. I'm not
Right.
sure if he really feels confident taking his opponent's stock or his teammate's stock in this situation.
Oh,
But
125% though.
but really, with the percentage that BP Truemain and Yope are at right now,
Yeah, this is
They
good.
can-
This is an uphill battle,
yeah,
really.
so tough, especially against
Look at all those springs off stage.
Yeah,
Double
they
springs.
don't have to care. They're at very low percentage right now. They've got a couple extra stocks to work with. Any real back throw side of the stage right now, just chasing him. I feel like they should have one Sonic get the grab, one Sonic follow the DI like immediately,
Not
or
only
be up
that,
there.
Sonic can set up oh my!
No, he can act out of it. He doesn't have to care about that. It's
Yeah.
really nice. Like Sonic gets a lot of coverage off that.
That down throw sets you up, you know.
Yeah,
usually
it's
for
also
another-
true, especially if you can find that horizontal coverage. You know, having one in front of the other and then immediately go to a forward smash or a down smash, some kind of follow-up.
Absolutely.
Or even a footstool. That would be a nice thing to see too, so you can see even a further string combo. But, you know, that's forethought for the lab to figure out. That was nice. Ooh, combo.
Nice combo. Oh,
On
up
the
air.
forward air. Tried to follow him up there. That was nice. Yope almost getting that up air.
Trying to help his teammate out.
Kirby really trying to fight as hard as he can.
Yeah, it's not looking great for GLZ. Oh, nice on that forward smash. He's gonna
Once
close
again,
that.
almost, just barely almost didn't kill. But,
barely.
you know, 2-0 for the Sonics. Hashtag Team Cancer. That was a very solid job by Yope there, pulling out the 1v1 there at the end. And then, you know, solid doubles job there.